friends, Mimi G here with another fast and easy tutorial. Now if you're anything like me, you have a drawer full of t-shirts and tank tops. Last week I showed you how to take two t-shirts and turn those two t-shirts into a really cool summer dress. So today I thought I'd teach you how to take your old tank tops and turn those into a really cool color blocked dress. Let's get started. Okay, let's go over what you're going to need. You're clearly going to need 3 tank tops. You can choose 3 of the same color, or you could use 3 different colors like I have here. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, a ruler, and a marking pen or chalk roller. You're going to start with the color you want at the very top. I'm choosing gray. You're going to measure down about 4 inches from under your arm. And you're going to make a mark across. And then you're going to cut along that line. This is the very top of your dress. Now you're going to take whatever color you want for the middle part of your dress, and you're also going to cut 4 inches down. You won't be using this part. And now you're going to cut off 2 inches from the bottom. Now this is the middle part of your dress, and we have the top part of your dress. Now we're going to cut the bottom portion of your dress. Now because I don't want mine to be too short, I'm going to use as much of this as I can. So I'm going to cut right underneath my arm. And because I have wide hips, I'm going to be using the bottom portion to attach it to the middle section because it's wider, and I want my skirt to peg at my knee. I'm going to cut off just the hem. And now we're going to take all 3 pieces and pin them together. Okay, we're going to start with the top and the middle, and we're going to pin them together. So what I want you to do is I want you to turn your middle section over so it's wrong side out. And I want you to slip it over the top. And you're going to pin at your side seams, on both side seams, and then along the middle. Now we're going to take this to the machine and we're going to sew all the way around. Okay, I have it all pinned, and what we're going to do is we're going to be sewing with a zigzag stitch, a very, very narrow zigzag stitch. The reason we're doing that is because this is going to need to stretch across your body, and if you use a straight stitch, when you try to pull it over your body, the stitches are going to pop. If you have a serger, I would suggest doing this with a serger, but if not, you can do it the way I'm about to show you with a zigzag stitch. We're going to start at one side seam. And we're using about a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, I went ahead and I pressed my seam so it's nice and flat now. And now we're going to attach the bottom to the middle. Now remember, we are turning our bottom upside down so that we're using the widest part and not the narrow part. So turn your bottom so that the widest part is now facing the middle. And you're going to pin bottom to middle the same way that you pinned middle to top. Once you have it pinned, take it to your sewing machine. You're going to stitch it together the same way that you did middle to top. Okay, now that we have all 3 pieces attached, the only thing left to do is to do the hem of the bottom of your dress. So I have gone ahead and pressed under a full inch all the way around, and I'm going to show you how to do a double stitch. Okay, if you are familiar with sewing or you happen to have a double needle in your sewing room, great, you can use that and do both your stitching lines at the same time. If not, I actually don't happen to have one. I'm going to show you how to do the stitching line by simply making one row and then doing a second row about a 1/4 inch away from it. Now the reason I have you press that 1 inch first is because we're working on the top of our fabric, so you're not going to be seeing the bottom of your hem or the underside of your hem. And we're going to be working about 5/8 of an inch away from the folded edge and also using a very narrow zigzag stitch. Once you have one done, go ahead and press it first so that it's nice and flat and all your ripples are going away. And then once you do that, you're going to place your needle a 1/4 inch away from that first stitching line, and you're going to create a second row of stitching. Once you reach the other side, give it one final press and you're all done. That's all there is to it. I hope you've enjoyed this sewing tutorial. Until next time, peace.